Smith going to move him around. Oh, he stays up. Escaping the pressure right.
Like, that should be so wild.
15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Here's Smith now on second down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. The extra point now coming from Myers. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
62, 49ers 16.
He was supposed to come over here.
Touchdown. Here's Myers to boot it away.
I told you to take Chris.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. They get 11 back on that one.
I hate that animation. Just let me turn to go.
Remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now third down and 7. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Smith going to throw it. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. And they're going to speed things up here.
6 yards. It's second down.
13X.
Throwing now is Gino. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the 49ers
I'm weak to see
possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
It bounced off his head. That shit crazy.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 10.
Off left tackle, it's McCaffrey. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now.
Ready.
On 4th down, O'Donnell. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Throwing now, Smith. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. And the Niners come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Seahawks, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Chicago Bears. The final 2-week stretch of the 2023 regular season, and we are underway Week 17 here on this New Year's Eve. Now Raheem Blackshear going to take this one out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Right away, they'll change the look. Throwing first play is Herbert. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31.
I've heard of quick strike offenses, but this is taking that to the extreme. I mean, the very first snap of the ball game, normally you're thinking, let's get our quarterback comfortable and get him into the flow of the game, but not here. They come out attacking from the outset, and it pays off in a big way.
Herbert on first down now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Bears at 11-4 now on the year. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. To the air again, Herbert. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Falcons are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, that is a quick lesson on how... defenses to throw against an interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there.
The tackle made back at the 13-yard line.
Jackson going to change things up a bit. Here's Jackson. Off play action. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end.
Oh, late and shit.
A penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. Now it's Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Jackson. It's caught. Smith busts through the tackle. The 20. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 39 yards there, a big one.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll run with Montgomery, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. David Montgomery with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
Falcons 7, Bears nothing. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Christian Watson, the man he was looking for, and it's 3rd and short. You talk about this Falcon defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the number 1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove it day for them.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. A complete once again to Watson. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now this throw caught left side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Herbert throwing again. This is caught. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. They're just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
He'll get 4 yards of the carry there, and we will get to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Pharaoh Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change, a quarterback, running back, tight end, it doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
On second down, Montgomery. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Jackson. And this one complete to Smith. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And out of bounds all the way down at the 40. 41 yards rushing for him now. His first 2 carries in the ball game. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense. Able to stop this guy. Unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Williams. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's a loss of 4. Brings up 3rd.
Herbert off of play action. Guys, man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Robert Tonyan, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yep.
The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. This hasn't been their cleanest first half of football. Last thing they wanted to do was give it up to the opposition, but able to keep it as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, tough first half, no doubt about it, but if they turn it over there, now things turn a little, how would you say it, dire, and they didn't need that hassle at all. So being able to take care of the football is paramount. Fortunate bounce for them there in order to retain it.
His first catch, good for 16 and a first. Jackson now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
16 yards. First down, Atlanta.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now Jackson. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 43. Motion left, Smith. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards. St. Brown in motion right. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Kendrick Bourne, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are an extra point away from evening this one up. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I don't think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he's caught. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. 79 yards. And the Bears will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Gano the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Touchdown here to kick it away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Well, that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Flushed out right. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. As time expires in the first half. And the Falcons have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Boswell for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Jackson's throw there taken in by Smith. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 42 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Bourne going to go in motion left. Play action. It's Jackson. Well, we're complete down the field to Smith. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested. Touchdown! Devontae Smith. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point put through by Boswell, and they will take a 7-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And Raheem Blackshear now to return it. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. But Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On first down, it's Herbert. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Herbert. He's got his man in the crossing route. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Herbert going to change the play here. They'll look to throw now on first down. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Falcons are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Jackson. This is Smith with the ground. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground and how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Following the penalty, Montgomery. And tough sledding. They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 21. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th. Now Jackson on first down. It's caught on the right side at Smith. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 14-yard line.
And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, Justin Herbert. His throw incomplete.
Well, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard
Herbert operating from the red zone. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
It's a loss of 3. Brings up 2nd and 13
Let's go.
at the Falcons' 23-yard line.
On second down, here's Herbert. To the right side, incomplete to Metcalf. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left. He tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. 4th down for Herbert, desperation time. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Christian Watson from 10 yards out. And the Bears have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point try good by Gano. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we start aside here in the fourth quarter. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal.
Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
Able to hang on to the ball this time, and in the process picks up the first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They go play action now. Jackson. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Here's Jackson to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 23.
16 yards. First down, Falcons.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Buying time to his left. And he finds Montgomery complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
42. Bears 28.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Blackshear now on the return. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Herbert. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And that is every quarterback's worst nightmare. You had the perfect play call, The seas parted perfectly. You had your guy wide open. He could have run for days, but he overshoots him.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Deron Payne in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. This definitely four-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here. Herbert. He's going to let it fly. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Falcons are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this